ball, and the result will be a bigger hit. Another 6. An insult to injury for Foster. He'll have to bowl one extra delivery, and that's a free hit.
Okay, time to get the calculators out. There's been 2 legal deliveries. There's been 19 runs from them. 6, 6, 6. This one's worth 7. And he's going to have to re-bowl it. Oversteps. Turns into a full toss, hammered away. Ireland have had a few moments of madness in the field in both of the first 2 T20s. It was all going so well today. Are the wheels coming off now? All of a sudden, maybe some thoughts of 190 plus. His 200 rearing into view. Where's the free hit going to go? Big swing and a miss. Good skills. The slower ball. Better length to it this time.
He would be disappointed at this, Rashid. It was a slow delivery, all right, but just right there, had he just did well, I think he missed another opportunity. But good skills, this from Foster. He's given away 13 runs in 2 balls. Has been really expensive today.
Beautiful sound off the bat. It pings around the TU ground. Look at how big that is. It's almost out of the venue to the very top of the grass banks. And a fan gets a moment of joy to throw it back in. 3 maximums in the over, and it's maximum pressure on Matthew Foster.
I'm not exaggerating it at all, Andrew. This is one of the biggest 6s we've seen here. Look how high this has gone and how far it has gone. Nearly went out of the ground. Tremendous hitting this.
And look at this. All of a sudden, that panic we're talking about is setting in. Foster is there, James McCullum is there, Fionn Hand is there, Matthew Humphreys is there, the captain with the gloves has run 45 yards to speak to the big Belfast bowler. Projected score a few moments ago, what was it, 169? It's 191. I think Nepal A might be thinking of 200.
This certainly would be. Rashid Khan, 24 now, 70 of 38 for Arif. He's been the pivotal character in this Nepal A's innings. Can they finish it off well? That's the question. What does Foster have here?
Oh, I think this could be going a long way again. Not quite. And in fact, he picks out the man. It went a long way up, but not far enough. Gavin Hoey holds his nerve, and credit to Foster too. Great cameo from Khan, but he perishes in the hunt for another maximum.
It's there in the slot. Went as well. Young Rashid Khan. The ball went miles up in there. Plenty of time for the fielder to get underneath it, to locate the ball, and eventually catch it quite easily. So that is the wicket of Rashid, who's played a lovely cameo, 24 of 30.
Kamal Singh Ari in down at number 9. You really have one job for the moment, and just be to try and get Ari shake as much of the strike from the remaining deliveries as possible. 14 balls left. Change of boots for Foster. Not sure that is what was affecting him. Went the distance, didn't he? 3 big 6s in the over. Easily could have been a 4th.
Was in the slot. And Kamal Singh Ari will take the strike because the new rules state that despite crossing, the new batter will have to face the music. And that's the reason why Kamal Singh Ari will be on strike.
Goes with a little cutter outside the off stump, just outside the guideline, given as a wide. But Dominic Foster will bowl another. You'd suspect the last 2 will probably be bowled by McCarthy and Fionn Hand, who's at a good tournament, the leading wicket taker in this series. That's the wicket. Went a long way up.
For a moment, we both thought that this might be the 4th one. Not to be. He got that height. No distance. And Kamal Singh Ari plays one towards the 3rd for a single. Still one more delivery to go in this big Foster over. He's got a wicket all right, but he's been tremendously expensive. 21 runs already, and he has one more delivery to bowl, and Arif will be facing that ball. So that over can be furthermore expensive.
Yeah, well, I'd be pretty sure, even though Humphreys has one left, that we're not going to see Neil Rock toss the left arm spinner at the 20th and final over like we've seen Binod Bandari rather bizarrely do twice. No ball again. Well, the difficulties continue for Matthew Foster. Wasn't a good delivery either. And Sheikh ramps it round the corner. Is he dreaming? Is he thinking of 100?
He certainly will now. He has 13 legal deliveries to go, and the way Foster is bowling right now, was this a no ball? Was tight, but umpire did call for it. Was a no ball. And Arif brilliantly paddled that full toss for a boundary. It's a free hit. Free hit coming up.
Well, it's almost a one-handed stroke, but might not be the worst result because it means that Arif Sheikh will stroke, but might not be the worst result because it means that Arif Sheikh will keep the strike. 12 deliveries left, 175 for 7. Skyscraper. Lighting up downtown Kathmandu, 27 runs from it. Big over. Fionn to bowl the penultimate one. And Arif Sheikh can't get it by the man. He'd have loved 4 there. Instead he'll have to settle for the single. Now Kamal Singh Ari, one job. Get bat on ball, get Arif Sheikh back on strike.
This innings of Arif Sheikh, the way he observed the pressure. His team was in massive trouble. They lost 4 wickets for cheap runs. He had to stay there, strike big, make sure that the runs kept coming, and he did it really well.
He walked to the crease at 33 for 3. Oh dear. Well, we've seen a little bit of this from Ireland. It was better in the second game, but James McCollum, well, he's had a shocker. Add that to the Gareth Delaney one from earlier. And there's 6 runs just given to the opposition.
Oh dear, oh dear. The fielding coach will certainly have a word with him. And Fionn Hand has taken 2 wickets for 28 runs. Has been economical so far.
Good short ball. Must be the one for the over. Yeah, I think certainly Fionn Hand has impressed me. He's the leading wicket taker on the tour if you include the 2 games against the senior side. He's picked up 8 across the 5 appearances. He's actually played every game as well. I did say earlier that it was just Neil Rock and Ross Adair, but the big Clontarf CC all-rounder, he's been good too. He will never give you anything less than 100% effort. That's why he's such a fan favourite.
Straight back, over the keeper's head. A lucky boundary this for Nepal. They'll take it any way it comes. Another 4.
Well, how are Nepal A challenging 200 here? It's remarkable. You look back at the end of the 14th over, they were 120 for 4. Now somehow they've flown all the way up to 184. That's 64 in less than 5 overs. The runs have come from a combination of Arif Sheikh and Rashid Khan. And now Kamal Singh Ari. Oh yes! That's one of the biggies. Right up towards one of the VIP sections. Ireland are having another wobble and Nepal A are cashing in a big way. 200 plus, it's almost certain again.
Wow, what a hit. From the moment the ball left the bat, we knew that this would go miles back. Kamal Singh Ari, he's no noob with the bat. He can bat and he can hit them long as this. Ho ho!
Well, that was quite something, wasn't it? It's a lovely feeling when you play a pull shot if you can get the full extension of the arms. If you get cramped for room, it's difficult to get it out of the middle. But he's a good athlete, Kamal Singh Ari. Also being corrected. Anything you say on air, you'll always be corrected. Gareth Delaney has played all 5 games. I think I did say that earlier. Into the block hole this time. Now they've got to try and get the second to get Arif Sheikh on strike. And well, would you believe it? Ireland are having a howler. It's another missed field. It's going to cost 2 extra runs. They'll end up with 3. I think it's Ross Adair this time, usually so reliable in the field. It's a very expensive over. 18 have come from it, 193 for... Well, the Wolves have had a little bit of a shocker for the last 15 minutes. They're really good, satisfied with their position going into the last 5. There is the fumble. Might have just bobbled a little bit on Ross Adair. Back live with you now, McCarthy. Oh no! Well, this is surely going to be a no ball. Doesn't matter if it's going to be held because the arm will outstretch, the free hit will follow. And everything has gone wrong for the Irish Wolves over the last 20 minutes, and it means it's the worst possible result. 2 free runs and Arif Sheikh back on strike.
This was a very nasty delivery. Got his bat into this. Got his bat to this. Kamal Singh ID. 2 extra runs. Arif Sheikh now back to strike. It's a free hit coming up.
He's not going to bowl it because he doesn't like where Arif Sheikh is. And now what Liam McCarthy I think is saying, remember, Sheikh is coming across a bit, so if I go wide, I need to get that allowance with the guideline. Really good game again. We've had 2 crackers. I think pretty certain we're set for the 3rd. Here's the free hit. Big swing and a miss. I think that was exactly where Sheikh was expecting it, but he couldn't get anything on it.
He could not believe it. Arif Sheikh, the ball was in the slot. Swung the bat as hard as he could. Could not connect to it. 76 of 42. We mentioned this has been a magical innings from the bat of Arif. He missed it. Went to cross him. I think he tried to hit it too hard as well.
Now Neil Rock's getting involved. He just needs to be careful. He was definitely pushing the line in a big way for me. The crowd are going to get involved here too. He's very, very animated. Don't see why this discussion is necessary. The umpire will make the decision on whether it's a wide or not. Neil Rock needs to go back and keep wicket. That's his job.
He's not happy with the umpire's decision of calling it wide, I think, in the previous occasion.
You're telling me if I stand here...
It's dot delivery anyways.
Well, that's my point.
He's exposing his leg stick completely. That was the plan. This is making the bowler do exactly what you want. Is dictating the course here, Arif Sheikh.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a really good shot because what McCarthy has done, he's decided I'm going to go for the leg stump because it's been completely left exposed by Arif Sheikh. So that would have cannoned into middle and leg, but gets just enough on it to get it round the corner. And with fine leg in the circle, it's not a great line. I wouldn't mind that a fine leg, and square leg, we're back, and now we're going to have another delay as Neil Rock has run 40 yards now to speak to his bowler. I think Ireland are just getting a little carried away here with the scenario, and it's more about the runs that have flowed over the last 5.
That also shows how good a batter Arif Sheikh is. It's not just about hitting the balls. He's planned his innings to perfection. And the last 5 overs, they've gone for 79. 15.8, the run rate they've managed in the last 5 overs. Out of nowhere, Nepal A now 199 for 7.
Now McCarthy's going to come over the wicket. This makes sense to me. Bowls it into the slot, but Arif Sheikh can only hit it a mile high. Will it be held? No, it won't. Oh, the 200's up. The wheels from the Wolves, they're off the cart. And it's James McCollum that puts it down. It wasn't easy, but I think it should have been held.
And you'd feel that Arif Sheikh actually deserves some luck. Came over the wicket this time against Arif, was looking to go after that ball. Was in there for a long, long time and drops it eventually. It's James McCollum who's dropped that catch.
No ball. Oh dear. What is happening here? Square legs up in the circle. He's looked for the block hole. He's overstepped and it's flicked away for 4. Don't rule out an Arif Sheikh 100 yet. He's on 86. There's still 3 legal deliveries left.
And Ardent Wolves doing everything to allow Arif to get to his 100. That's free hit coming up immediately. The right hand signaling no ball from the umpire.
Surely deep square leg has to go back here. I don't understand the field. Arif Sheikh exploiting it perfectly. Free hit to come. Bowls in, but it's not going to count. They're going to think about running a bye. And they're going to turn it down. So the dreams of the 100 are probably gone, but what an impactful partnership this is.
He had to go after this, and this is his go-to shot, Arif Sheikh. He loves moving across the line and playing this shot. If he could have scooped it over the fielder at fine leg there, was a certain boundary, but a dot delivery, a priceless dot delivery off the free hit.
And now deep square leg has gone back. That's where Arif Sheikh was trying to hit it. The field couldn't change for the free hit, but now the man who was at deep backward point, he's come up on the offside, and deep backward square leg has gone out. 2 deliveries left in the innings. And that's right into the slot. That's too easy. Going to be 6 more. Thuds into the side screen. What an innings we're seeing for the first time in Nepal national team or A-team colours. Arif Sheikh is into the 90s.
Wow, this has been an innings of pure joy. Not just hitting, but also the presence of mind from Arif. Went deep into his crease this time. Was really full. Went through his shot. And 6 straight onto the side screen.
And another change in field. There's been fielders flying everywhere this over, much like the ball soaring through the sky. Final leg goes back, mid-off comes up into the circle. It's a career best for Arif Sheikh. What will he finish with? And he's going to finish limply, but Nepal A have not finished limply. They've finished outstandingly well. The last 5 overs have gone